We're here with President Harker of the Fitchburg Republican Committee, and obviously it's not the best week in the world that Republicans have had, although we've kept the House by a very large margin, although nothing here in Massachusetts. What do you think happened in terms of nationally?
In terms of national?
In terms of Mitt Romney.
What do I think happened? I think we had a really strong campaign, but I think that a lot of people, I don't know if it was just a disenchantment or if it was people just didn't feel comfortable. I really don't know. I watched the polls and I see that there was a lot of red in a lot of states, but not so much in the big cities. So there's a lot of I don't know. The urban voter just totally did not turn out for him, and I think it made a huge impact. So
now Fitchburg went for Elizabeth Warren. Last time it went for Scott Brown. Right. Any plans on how to address that, to try and talk people into the Republican side next time around?
Well, I think that Scott Brown's campaign was, it could have been a little stronger. I know that he made a lot of appearances out here, and I know that we really made an effort to bring people to his events. That said, I'm not really sure that we were a victim of Scott Brown not being effective enough. I think it was more the voter population in this area just leans towards what they see and they hear in the media, and we were out there doing a lot of standouts, and I think that we'll continue to do that moving forward, and we'll see. We'll see if we can just.
Now I understand you had a very successful Halloween though at the front office. That Fitchburg has a Halloween, had it up on the weekend before the election. You had tons of people going by, gave out every bit of literature you had, plus a lot of candy.
We did.
So is the visibility starting to become there? People are finding out there's a Fitchburg Republican Committee?
Well, I think that was definitely a smart move on our behalf. I think it was very impromptu. Actually, it came about very quickly. It was actually not even a planned event, but it was an opportunity for us to get out there in front of the community. And a couple of our committee members did a great job. Mary Lutz and Joyce Jacobs got out there and really pushed it. We gave away a ton of literature. We gave away a ton of candy. Everybody knew that we were there. I think it's something that we definitely got our name out there, and I think the more we continue to do that, it'll definitely have an impact. That said, I'm kind of concerned that the office isn't there right now, so we're going to have to work and somehow bring that back and see if we can get something to be a little bit more permanent.
Okay, well, we had 4 years of Barack Obama. We've had a horrible economy, and people still reelected him. You think another 4 years of even worse? Because we've already had announcements of layoffs at Boeing. We've had announcements that suddenly the administration is going to talk about the small arms treaty with the UN.
Sure.
We've got layoffs all over the place that are suddenly being announced. All these things unexpectedly, of course. Do you think another 4 years of, they say that experience is a tough teacher, but some will have no other. Do you think the experience of 4 more years of Barack Obama might be the experience that convinces a few more people that the Republican way is the right way?
I am certainly hoping that, as sad as it may sound, that things are going to go down the path that we've predicted it's going to go, where the fiscal responsibility is just not going to be there, and things are going to go from bad to worse. And if that happens, I certainly hope that, especially our younger voters and our independents, will kind of take notice of the fact that we, as the Republican Party, really predicted that, and yeah, maybe they'll come and see the light and perhaps rethink their philosophies towards where government's place is in their lives and what their responsibility is towards helping to correct that situation.
Well, thank you very much for your time, and you have a great one.
You bet.